Did you know that the Tea Leaf Village spot is one of the ideal spots in early mid-game, which gives you 176k gold and 524k worth of Amrita per hour? This spot will allow you to farm a Yagyo soldier and 3 regular yokais with an optimized farming route and method. The Tea Leaf Village spot can still be found in the Warring States map located in Futamata region, which I'm showing the location on the screen right now. But before we can start earning hundreds of thousands of Amrita and gold per hour, we need to set up our general farming build for all of the spots on this list. A build that I have standardized around level 40 to 45, leaning towards burst strategies to get the highest hourly gains possible. But I'm still using a regular level 50 katana and the training ropes in Hakama for the additional Amrita gains per kill, along with upgraded Mino Veterans pieces just to have a little bit of defense so we can avoid being one-shotted in our runs. I do have the fan accessories in here, which gives 20% item drop rate to get more possible equipment drops in our runs. If you are following my farming videos so far, the Last Stand Talisman is still being used to gain a huge amount of damage in exchange for a huge amount of HP loss, while the Power Talisman is also suggested for an additional damage boost. And of course, I would love to have more gold income during my sessions, so the Wealthbringer Talisman is non-negotiable in this case. The Hino Enma summon is still being used a lot in my mid-game spots because of the summon's ability to paralyze targets firsthand, so we can go in for the kill much more efficiently. The skills that I have here are pretty straightforward, but of course, the Vital Spirits and Awakening are the skills that you can't forget. While I have added Double-Edged Arts to gain a huge 30% damage boost on my martial arts when proficiency is active, in exchange for lesser damage mitigation. And as always, if you don't have some of the items that I have here, I've covered and made a list of all of the item drop locations for your convenience. Find the list in the description or comment section of this video. Start the actual method by casting the Last Stand Talisman, Wealthbringer Talisman, and then Power Talisman. Then follow the stone staircase that will lead you to the center of the village. Head to the watchtower in the center of the area, and once you reach its foundation, quickly target the Yagyo soldier. Cast the Hino Enma summon to paralyze the target and position yourself in the center of the pack of enemies. Cast 2 Severing Spins, which are more than enough to wipe the pack of enemies. Get all of the item drops and then access the nearby watchtower and take out the mutated soldier yokai with a Kusanagi spirit attack. Get all of the loot and fast travel back to the shrine to reset the run and repeat the process. Each run usually takes around 36 to 38 seconds with reset and loading times included, and gives you 4,500 Amrita and 1,700 gold per run, while also giving you 6k worth of average gains of Amrita from gear offerings per 5-minute runs. If you do this consistently for an hour, we are looking at 176k gold and 524k Amrita for the combined income from raw kills and gear offerings, and that is a lot for an early mid-game progress. And if you are getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me more than you can imagine. Or consider supporting us on Patreon or by becoming a channel member today, and I appreciate your support. But what if you simply want more Amrita per hour, especially a huge amount of gold? Then the Castle Junction spot is for you. A spot that will allow you to farm an elite samurai and a handful of ninjas placed on a perfect farming route. If you want a little bit more action and simply want more gold, this spot is hands down better compared to the previous spot. You can find this location within the premises of Futamata Castle, and I'm showing the location on the screen right now for your convenience. From the Key Shrine, make sure to cast the Last Stand Talisman, Wealthbringer Talisman, and of course our trusty Power Talisman. Follow the only pathway that will lead you to the shrine with an opening that you can get through. Head through the hole and immediately cast a Severing Spin to take out the ninja guarding the hole itself. Another ninja will spawn in the corner of the shrine, so cast another Severing Spin to take it out. Head out from the shrine and cast your Hino Enma summon to paralyze the elite samurai, so you can quickly take the samurai out with a Severing Spin. Then take out the regular samurai as well near the well with a spirit attack and a normal attack. Fast travel back to the Key Shrine to reset the run, rinse and repeat. with the exact build that I asked you to make, this spot usually takes around 38 to 40 seconds to clear and gives you 5400 Amrita from raw enemy kills and 3600 gold. And that is a lot and expected since human enemies tends to drop more gold per kill, while also giving you almost 4k Amrita average gains from gear offerings for a 5-minute run. Doing this method for an hour and we are looking at a total of 553k Amrita and a whopping 344k gold per hour. And of course, all of these are ideal mid-game farming spots, and I already covered all of the absolute best spots of the early game that you can find in the description or find the video by clicking the card here. The Castle Gate spot is hands down one of the simplest and most efficient methods in a mid-game progress, allowing you to farm a Ninja Yoki with a lightning fast method. If you don't mind the repetitiveness of this method, you will be scoring way more Amrita compared to the methods that I've shown you so far. Plus the method will give you a nice change of pace. We are still in the Futamata region and castle premises, and the key shrine for this method is the last checkpoint near the actual castle. Since this is part of the main story, you will never miss this location. Start the actual method by casting our key buffs as usual, which are the Last Stand, Power Talisman, and Wealth Bringer Talisman. Then follow the staircase and take a sharp left turn. Then immediately do a double jump to assassinate the Ninja Yoki. Most of the time, assassinating the Yoki is more than enough to take it down. There are rare occasions where you need to add an additional normal attack to complete the run. Once the Yoki is dead, get all of the spoils and fast travel back to reset the run and repeat. Nice and simple. Each run takes a lightning fast 20 to 22 seconds with reset and loading times included, and gives the player 3500 Amrita from raw enemy kills per run and 3200 average gains from gear offerings in a 5-minute session. If you do this consistently for an hour, we are looking at a whopping 675k of Amrita per hour from the combined raw enemy kills and gear offerings, while giving you 139k gold as a bonus. The Bellflower spot is hands down the best method on this list when it comes to pure Amrita gains per hour, giving you as much as 700k of Amrita in an hour of session and 191k gold as a great bonus. This spot will allow you to farm an elite skeleton warrior and a regular archer, placed near the key shrine for this method. The elite skeleton is usually a pain to take out, but it will never be a problem when using the burst build that I asked you to make. This spot can still be accessed in the Warring States map and is located in the Mitagahara region. You will never miss this location since the location is part of the main story. While if you clear this area already, you can simply access the Fiery Invasion battle scroll to access the spot and gain Amrita. While if you skip to this part, there were no changes made in the build. And if you want to replicate my exact results later on, I suggest checking the build that I showed at the beginning of this guide to also learn why I use all of the items on this build. Start your actual method by casting the Last Stand Talisman, Wealth Bringer, and the Power Talisman. Head to the next area where our key enemies are located, and take out the Archer Skeleton first with a slide attack and 2 swings of normal attacks. Then target the next enemy and cast your Hino and Masamon to paralyze the skeleton and take it out with a Severing Spin. If the skeleton survives, finish the run with a normal attack. Get all of the spoils and fast travel back to the shrine, rinse and repeat. Each run usually lasts around with a lightning fast 27 to 29 seconds and gives you 5k Amrita and 1400 gold from raw kills alone per run. An additional 2400 Amrita from gear offerings for 5-minute session. If you do this consistently for an hour, we are looking at a whopping 700k Amrita from the combined raw kills and gear offerings income and a bonus of 191k worth of gold per hour. Truly the best spot on this list in early mid-game progress. But of course, if you need gold more than Amrita, while also gaining a decent amount per hour, the junction spot can give you 344k worth of gold per hour. But what if you want better mid-game spots to farm Amrita? This video will teach you even better spots compared to this one, so click on this video and I will catch you on the next one.